Have you ever wondered how momentum acts in a head-on collision? Let us practice calculating velocity from a completely inelastic collision. To start solving this problem, we must figure out what momentum is. Momentum is how much an object wants to keep moving, and P is the letter we use in equations to describe it. Momentum equals mass times velocity, or P equals mv. What equation will be used to solve this problem? Where do we even start? It may seem confusing, but let me break it down. The most important information you need to know about collisions is that momentum is always conserved. In other words, P equals P prime. Now, because we have two objects, we will have two objects or momentums on either side. The left side will be before, and the right side will be after the collision. This is because they have two separate momentums. This will be notated as P1 plus P2 equals P1 prime plus P2 prime. Prime being the notation for after. Since we don't know what the momentum is yet, we can simplify the P to mv. The equation is now m1 v1 plus m2 v2 equals m1 v1 prime plus m2 v2 prime. We have one more step to finish our equation. That is because our collision will be completely inelastic, meaning that kinetic energy will not be conserved and the vehicles will stick together. This means that the velocities will be the same. We can note this as one variable, the variable we will be using, v prime. Our final equation is m1 v1 plus m2 v2 equals m1 plus m2 times v prime. We do know our vehicle's mass and velocity. Our van is 1,500 kilograms and its velocity is 20 meters per second. Our small car is 800 kilograms and its velocity is 30 meters per second. Now that we know our masses and velocities, we can plug them into the equation and solve. Notice how the velocity for the small car is negative. This is because the car is going in the opposite direction of the van. Many students will make mistakes like this, forgetting to put the negative in and solving to get an answer that is way too big. Just make sure you don't forget to think about which direction the objects are going when you have any type of physics problem. Now that they are plugged in, we just do some simple algebra following order of operations, solving the multiplication, then the addition. We should end up with 6,000 equals 2,300 times v prime. We can divide both sides of the equation by 2,300 to isolate v prime. Our final answer is 2.61 meters per second. Congrats! Now we have our number. Notice how the number is positive? This tells us our van will be pushing the car in its initial direction towards the right. Let's see how we did. Congratulations, you have successfully solved a perfectly inelastic head-on collision problem with physics. Make sure you practice the skills you've learned and have a math-tastic day.